Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, BrainBoy20. Where we had last left off, we had sent out another batch to complete a bunch of lower level missions, mostly so we could have a force of people ready to go and deal with the Brigand 12-pounder. Interesting. That is definitely new. Now, I'm just going to take a look around. I'm not going to change it because we have that beneficial effect that we wouldn't get otherwise. But I'm just curious about what types of just random events are going on right now. And oh my lord, the tough ring. That has been something I've been missing for quite a while. Or an item like that. Alright, we're not going to send the old party. Or at least not all of the old party. We'll send some of them. It depends entirely upon what exactly we're dealing with. So I'm thinking about Trilby Rock, Altard. No. I gotta do this the smart way. And make sure we actually take some high-ranking people. So it'll be Nod, as he is. No, he's got a torn rotator. I can't actually accept that right now. So Talvase, Berenger, Roke. Just because Roke has the lovely ability to actually do the spot healing we need, meaning I can have Berendar focus entirely upon attacking. Altard doesn't hit hard enough. Or consistently enough, but Trilby would only do buffing. So I think we're gonna... Actually, no, why not take both? I was hoping they would have something that would actually buff your damage against people. But you're a wild tactician. Alright. So that changes the party just slightly. Just a tad. Yes, we'll unequip all trinkets on all heroes, because we have enough money to equip whomever we want with whatever we want. Talvase, you'll be moving up, because you'll be in the front lines. Oh wait, sorry, I messed that up. And there's a little bit of lag, which is annoying. I don't get what's up with the lag, but anyway, sorry about that, I almost screwed up myself. The party I was taking definitely needs to be in the front lines, but I don't need to care about anything involving the Jester changing the entire combat order. What is your skills again? Or what are the skills we gave you? We're not giving you Intimidate, so let me withstand, hew, and chop. I really don't like the lag I'm getting here. Because that just speaks to me like the boss is going to just implode for no good reason. But now, the actual important bit. Pep talk is utterly worthless. We've quarantine... Reflection... We'll replace pep talk with encourage. Talvase, you have zealous vigil. Honestly, you have all decent skills. I'll just give you Zealous Speech because it's useful, and you might as well have an extra skill. Wound Care, Encourage, Abandon Hope, Unspeakable Commune. I actually want to replace Wound Care with Dark Strength. Berenger, Triage, Restring, Marching Plan. Field Dressing is not good, in my opinion. So everyone's now equipped with their decent skills. Yes, and you're actually equipped with all skills you could possibly have. Anything on the Nomad Wagon? No, but we can increase the number of trinkets available for next time. Because all of this stuff is common. And guess what we don't care about? Altard. It's actually a really decent question. Do we have a mask for you? That is a distinctive no. Talvez will take Crusader's orders just because those are always useful. And because you're fated, even if you miss on accuracy, we have a good chance of turning it into a hit anyway, so we'll give you the Berserker's Charm. Misses the spot does suck, but we've at least dealt with the damage problem. And you have Manslayer. So you'll be the one that's dealing the vast majority of the damage. Altard will probably pseudo-tank, but I care more about him dealing raw damage as well. So for that, we will give him... Is there anything here that specifically kills men? Or the menfolk? No, but there is the Ancestor's Candle, which the sheer buffs that the Ancestor's Candle brings to the table is enough. But I could technically make that even higher. No. Let's not. Why are these all shiny? Huh. Never noticed that before. I mean, of course that is new. But I just never really did notice it. You'll take Junia's head. However... No, we'll give you the aria. We'll give you the overture box instead and let you just dodge. You don't need tons of accuracy because you won't be dealing damage in the slightest. Arbalists, well no, you're in position 4 all the time, so you'll get Prophet's Eye, which is straight better. And then we care less about dodge and more about our crit chance. So you have a ton of accuracy and a ton of crit. Wow! Your base crit chance is crazy. But aside from that, there's nothing else I can really give you unless I want to change out the bandana for raw damage. Which I actually think I will. As critting is a lot less important than making sure our damage is consistent enough to kill. With the amount of money we have left, let's toss you both into the medical ward. Most because wasting sickness is actually horrific. Vertigo, about as much so. Nod, your torn rotator is going to hurt you in the long run, so we actually kind of want to get rid of this. Is there anything here we want to keep? As of right now, not really. It might be inefficient, but there's nothing I actually want to give. Now, we did revive Wakalicious, meaning a few of these might actually be useful to get rid of. Do you have no skills? Wow. That's impressive. I'm sorry. But what? Sure, I guess. I'm just doing some stagecoach upgrades. And we'll just...
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Anyway, we get an additional bonus to damage and resolve XP. We've gotten all our people provisioned with their equipment. Gonna make sure we have plenty of food. Grab a second one of these, a skeleton key, 2 shovels, and a ton of torches. 3 shovels. Take it or leave it. Embark.
The wild whispers of heresy roused the rabble to violent action. Such was the general air of rebellion that even my generous offer of gold to the local constabulary was rebuffed. To reassert my rule, I sought out unscrupulous men skilled in the application of force. Tight-lipped and terrifying, these mercenaries brought with them a war machine of terrible implication.
And we shall disassemble it for the second time.
The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
I'm guessing the boss is going to be up here because it's the most inconvenient location, but then again, you never know. I can also go back, but I'm not gonna risk it if I can avoid it. And let's see how this party handles these slavering ghouls. Oh no. No, 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 no. We can't have any of that. The vulnerability hex only deals with dodge. But you're marked now.
Impressive.
Let's see if we can kill the slavering ghoul before it gets a chance to act. Odds are probably not. At least it doesn't hit the marked one. So close. And yet so far.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Since you're not going to be able to kill, we might as well heal. And my nephew's knocking at the door again, but I'm currently recording and would rather not be disturbed.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
I had a feeling this was going to happen, but then again, I don't have any other time to record this game during the week, as very unfortunate circumstances have hit me.
A blazing star is born.
Excuse me first. No, best not to respond. Wow, he's persistent. But thankfully, Berengar does a fantastic job of getting rid of those traps, allowing us to get through. Anyway, our batch of scouting has wow. But of course, it leaves us just dry of seeing what, just shy of seeing exactly what awaits us at the very end. Oh, my word. Well, we might as well start with this.
Well struck.
Congratulations, Rock. You've done the very useful thing. Hitting you with this won't do much. I guess we'll just start trying to stack damage on it. He seems to think he has any power here. You're gonna hear this the entire episode, and this is probably gonna be funny to all of you. And I sincerely hope you enjoy this. Talvase, congratulations on the sheer number of dodges you were able to make.
Masterfully executed.
Alright.
Continue the onslaught.
1 down.
Destroy them all.
2 down. I was going to say 3 down, but that unfortunately is not true. Now it's 4 down.
Maintain the offensive.
Sure, we'll try to open up the chest. Oh no, it's trapped, but you resist the bleed. I guess I should really open up the door, but I'm not going to. Oh my word. I guess... Sure, we'll... Oh, I can't eat any of the food just yet.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
There's no food we can really take. Oh! They have revalued some of the gems. I mean, with that, citrine's actually utterly worthless to me now. Over a little bit of food and ensuring this party lives? Of course. Guess we'll continue. Greetings, outlaws. Ah, blanket fire. You make me sad. Guess we'll try and take a shot at the cutthroat.
Destroyed.
I said take a shot at the cutthroat, but killing him works just as well. You would dodge a lot, theoretically.
A singular strike.
I guess my luck has turned around. A little bit. And we'll just start focusing on the bloodletter. The Rain of Whips is probably going to cause us the most amount of pain and damage. But unfortunately for us, the guy who can self-heal and deal entirely way too much damage has succeeded. Now, Demon's Pull. Nah. We'll waste all our good heals now.
Obliterated.
Obliterated indeed. Ah, I knew I forgot something.
Perhaps the turning point.
I'd completely forgotten that the Brigand 12-pounder has the ever so annoying ability to just tank damage. Because of this, there's a distinct possibility we still won't be able to kill it with this party. I'm sure we'll poke our fingers inside the tree.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Comparatively, I don't think we need any holy water. The debuffs we get are few and far in between. Alright, what do you contain? There's a lot of giants here. Like, an obscene amount. No, we don't feel like embracing the dark, you mad woman. But, if you're going to put them in this position... Oh hey, it's actually not that bad. We'll mark you, just so we can drop your dodge just a little bit further. Confusion Spores is definitely something I don't want to deal with at this point in time. Forward we go, since it's the only option you can take. Wow, Confusion Spores hurt horrifically here. Holy Lance? No, Talbase. Of course, you have to do the useless thing.
As
one
the
down.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
It's a debuff, marks the target, but doesn't actually do much of anything else. Where I can try and kill you, or I can try to heal up some of the wounds you've taken. And succeed gloriously. Well, hopefully you can resist, Altard. Good God, what was I thinking? Of course you can't. I almost want to kill you, but I know that's not a good idea. Ah, you're not in the proper position. That's why your damage is dropped. Just need 2 more good swings and the blighted giant can fall. I said 2 more good swings. I almost went to blind fire. No, I can hit you.
Their cursed champion falls.
It only leaves the tenacious crone, who can only oogly boogly wave hands at us. That is disappointing. Just tear apart this corpse. And we'll let the blind fire successfully do her in. I mean, I said we'd let the blind fire do her in, but apparently that's impossible.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Jute Tapestry. Coarse time-worn weaving bearer. Bearing invocations of unutterable alienage. That is worth so much gold. My word. Oh. Only medicinal herbs. No, medicinal herbs does, like, drop debuffs. Might as well use it. Take the black onyx, take the gold, and leave this place. Please reveal if the boss is right there. Good. Well, I guess we'll take our fire right here.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Okay. So, For this, a Zealous Vigil won't do much of anything. But if I were to say... Dark Strength gives stress, but increases the damage massively. That on you is actually the most important bit, because I need you to be able to actively, repeatedly connect. I need you to repeatedly connect with the opposition. Quarantine. No, there's no need to drop stress. Or, drop damage. I would almost say Reflection, Marching Plan. Then I have another 4 I could use for Zealous Vigil. So we'll do this. Or Restring Crossbows. You don't really need more accuracy. Your damage and crit chance are high enough. And we'll take our Zealous Vigil. And we shall rest.
The light, the promise of safety.
And we'll switch back to the default party order, because everyone was out of position here. Alright, our good bossman, what do you contain for us?
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Nothing but maggots. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, don't you disease us. Don't you dare start. Seriously? Can you finish them off?
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I almost want to wait, but I know it's a bad idea.
Executed with impunity. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
We'll take our healing. Put the torch up to max.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Let us begin. We're prepared this time. No one's going crazy. We have to kill the Brigand Fuseman. But that shouldn't be problematic. Who do I want to start with? Honestly, Demon's Pull. On you, pulling you to the front. These two can kill off those two, while she can take her shot with exceedingly high accuracy. Although instead, I'll simply debuff your dodge. We can instead start working on the cannon.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Take your shot. Good. We're top of turn order, and there's only 2 reinforcements here.
The ground quakes.
The ground does quake. Well, that's 1 good hit. 2 good hits. 1 blanket fire doesn't matter, for our speed does not drop. Take the shot.
Decimated.
Her minimums will kill the Brigand Fusilier, and this strategy seems to work just fine. As long as the Fuseman as long as we don't miss the debuff. Everybody dodges. Kill.
Annihilated.
Her accuracy is also 130, which I find hilarious. Okay. Well, that's 1 good hit. We can take our beats from them mostly because our party is strong enough to live. I'm sorry, Rock, but Jesus. You're just brutalizing them. Repeatedly. Reinforcements. Well, good enough. I should have brought you to the front instead. Yeah, that would have been better. That's 1 dodge from you. Ah, is that your max damage? I don't even want to try to calculate how much damage you could deal with all the pluses that are going into this, plus whatever hidden bonus you get. Well, he's very much dead.
Precision and power.
That's a lot of critting. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess... Do I even care at this point? You can't dodge. It's like physically impossible for the cannon to dodge. So I'll just do the dropped...
A decisive pummeling.
Like, the cannon's also being nice to me. I should really... Like, I actually kind of feel the need to point this out. The cannon is explicitly being nice by not spamming me with a bunch of opposition. Now that it has no companions, it's going to come up with a full wave. Or close to it. Hard to... Honestly, I'll pull you up front, have these two gut him, while you take your shot to kill cannon. Oh. Well.
A devastating blow.
Never mind. What was I talking about? I don't even know what I was afraid of.
The brigands are undone. Our family crest is once again a symbol of strength.
There's still one brigand sitting in front of us. He can kill us all. Never mind, Rock's not having any of this. Rock has just decided that, no, this brigand dies. There's nothing he can do about it. What say you? Shall we get greedy?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I say we get greedy. There's one good tapestry, and we have two other entire pathways to go down, so why not go down them? Finally, one boss is dead, and another will unlock itself for us. In fact, I think we're going to have to deal with the hag again, which I'm not looking forward to it. But at least we'll be able to use champions this time around, and we'll be able to see what the hag gives out as her champion reward, because that particular piece of information interests me greatly. What could the hag give out as a champion reward buff? We know the Siren has one that just straight is an upgrade to everything else we've ever possibly had, of a massive stress debuff. Oh, a journal snippet. What do I want to drop? I say the gold is not worth it. Comparatively.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
But yes, I'm very interested in seeing if we can complete any more journal segments. I vaguely remember
Wealth
which one we had
beyond
read,
measure.
but...
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And there's a dead man. Well, dead men tell no tales. Ah, nothing. How disappointing. And two enemies that are probably here to lure me into a false sense of security. One crazed Nasher. Sure. We'll spend some time healing. Oh no, you bleed. A little bit. And there's rabies, which I'm actually, on Talvase in particular, I'm okay with him having rabies. I'm not okay with them dodging, but not much I can do. One good hit, and it's dead.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright, what does this room battle contain? One Eldritch Shrine. A frothing madman and a cultist enchantress. Interesting. Very interesting.
A powerful blow.
And I can't really deny the rabies as being exceptionally useful. Now, let's start dealing with these two, shall we? I personally think that the Enchantress is actually the most dangerous of these two. We can leave the Frothing Madman to her inevitable death, or its inevitable death. And inverse crits. Rain in the Forest. I'm trying to determine, is that actually the correct... Like, did they mean rain as in bring the forest to heal, or... Also, that is a lot of blight you just dropped on him. Well, that's both of those guys dead. Can we get a good heal? It overrides the amount of damage he will take. Take a little bit of healing yourself with a drop in stress, and let's kill off the madman.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
An altar dedicated to unholy abominations. Perhaps a great power lies within. Sure. We'll see what we can do with this. Excellent! One slow draw removed. And a little bit of scouting later. We still have that buff for no more battles, so I don't actually consider going back there of any value to me. So, yes, we will return, but I want to go down the last path. Kind of odd that we're going back after all this time, but oh well, I can deal with it. We'll probably have an encounter with Mr. Mini-Boss before too long, but we still are under the effect of the increased resolve experience and the additional 15% damage in the wild. So as long as we have it, I might as well push the envelope. Ooh, okay. Now you interest me. Let's give you 2 bits of food, and let's see what you send out. Oh, well. I guess... No, I'll vulnerability hex you, because we're going to be sending all our attacks towards the ghoul. 1 good hit. A 2. A 3. Oh, you make me sad. No damage. None at all. Fine. Oh no, you make it slightly darker. I think this actually only affects you. Now, let's get you some health back, and I'll let these 2 basically hit... Sure.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
You know, I haven't really noticed it, but I think critting has actually received a buff in the amount of stress it heals.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, well, I saw that coming. I knew it was there. And he resisted the disease anyway. Good work on you, Talbase. And we'll probably start considering dropping off the other skeleton keys and shovels and whatever things we happen to find, considering that we just have altogether way too many of them. Well, there probably is something back here. As I said, we'll start using up the skeleton keys. And I'm going to bet you there's 1 obstacle waiting for us right there. No scouting, nothing found. What's in this torch? Just a torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh, so rabies does have a, negative of that sort.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Well, that's one surprise I don't think they're going to recover from. Well, they might. They very well could. We'll hit you. Had a chance of killing, but I wasn't entirely hopeful. I love how his accusations can kill. I mean, if words could actually kill, he'd be a very, very proficient speaker. And warrior. But right now, he's just a failure who happens to get hit by literally everything. Oh my lord. One down. 2 down. Okay, that is actually terrifying. Although I think Rend the Marked doesn't actually do much else. I think Groping Swipe, in all honesty, is actually worse. Anyway, we'll start getting the healing actions done. With all those modifiers, you rolled a 1.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Sure. Get rid of them.
This expedition at least promises success.
We'll open up the strongbox. There's gotta be something decent. And there was. Another emerald. Alright, what's in here? Bit of a torch. And a fat load of nothing. What's be here, though? Absolutely nothing. Okay, we did actually end up exploring this entire place. Let's go. Destroying yet another 12-pounder, and now all we have to deal with is the 16-pounder, which, not only is the name disturbing, a cannon that large will probably utterly destroy us. And Berengar joins us in the rank of champions. Altard gets Calm, which is disappointing. You get Beast Slayer over Meditator. And you get Compulsive and Lethargy. Well, at least we know what to dump some gold into to fix.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Stunned by the apparent value of the thing concealed amidst its putrid feathers, onlookers wonder if a trek to its perch might not be in order. Plot quest Shrieker's Prize. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Molted Tail Feather. Shrieker. +4 speed. Disease resist. Stun resist, but a bunch of stress. Interesting yet again. But it's a champion. But it's short. Well, we're going to have to get rid of this before continuing on anyway. But the ruins are complete, and we are the flame. Slay the boss. Hunt for the prized trinket on the Shrieker's Perch. Regardless, that's it for this episode here. Hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play The Darkest Dungeon, and I'm signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe. It was a great deal, and I hope to see you all next time. Farewell.